today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try to make a filler for this cabinet. I've never done anything like this before. This is all new to me. I do think I have the tools that I need to complete this project. I have an idea and I see it in my head, but whether or not it actually comes to fruition is a different story. So let me take you down here so you can see what I'm talking about. So I have this toe kick here. Let me move that out of the way, which is for the base of the underneath the cabinets right here. So I've got to be able to put this filler behind here. I've got to put a piece of the filler right here as well, and then I got to put a toe kick here. One of the conclusions I've come up with, or ideas, is to build like a nailer up here and put a magnet right here to catch this board. I got some cardboard. I'll show you in tomorrow. Put a magnet up here that holds it in position here. What I did was I got a piece of cardboard, because I'm not going to try to figure this out on the actual material itself. So I got a piece of cardboard, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to just play with it and get an idea of what I really want to do, because it's hard to do when you don't actually have something in your hand and something that you can manipulate and to get to do what you want it to do. So I got this piece of cardboard, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to make up for also this piece right here that's going to get some filler put on it as well. And the material I'm going to be using is this. Let's say that I put a dishwasher over there, or even over here, and I had no way to finish off that corner, or that side right there. I didn't have a way to finish off that side. So what you do is you buy these panels that match your cabinets, and that faces the open. So, but I'm going to keep it in here so it doesn't get scratched. So basically this is it right here. And it has the same finish as my cabinets. Because I wasn't born knowing, and you got to start somewhere. So let me measure it, see how wide that gap is. Okay, this measurement is, and there's a 2x4 under here on the back side. That's where I raised my cabinets. So I'm going to be putting that, cabinet filler over there on top of that 2x4, and it needs to somehow hold itself up here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so 8.5 at 35.25. All right. right there shows me that I'm going to have a slight issue of getting this in. So I'm going to have to cut off some of it. Because if this is a straight board, I got to figure out how I'm going to get it in here. I can do it like that and then twist it in. Okay, that works. I think I may have this figured out. Is put like a hook or something on here. Let me get you over here. There you go. I know this is for a coat or something, but that way I could use it as a handle, if you will. Let me get you up here. Sorry about that. I could use it as a handle. Okay, this is demonstrative purposes only. So I could use it. Yeah. Okay, that works. That way I don't have to make this gap to stick my hand back here. So I need to cut off a 1/2 inch on that side over there. That's perfect. I just got to notch it out down at the bottom for that kick plate, and this is going to be for this piece right here. Just got to put a handle on it. The kick plate goes right here, so I think it looks good. I'm going to take this painter's tape off and glue the back. So let's get that done. Okay, I got my side up that I want to put the glue on. And this is what I chose. I'm sorry about the air conditioner in the background, but there's nothing I can do about it. I decided to go with liquid nails. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up. Slide it in and move it around. Now this bonds immediately from what I was told, what it reads. There we go. Okay, here's the second part. Now, being that this is particle board or press board, whatever it's called, this is going to be the handle to lift this in and out. But these screws, I'm going to put some screws in here, but I have to glue it. Okay, I have to glue this onto here because opening and closing that thing is going to jar around all the screws that I put in, and it's going to tear up. This is not a very stable, you know, you can't use it like you would real wood. Don't worry, I made sure the screw would not go through the other side. Okay, so let's see how this works. Okay. Put this in here. I've got to figure out a way to protect the sides because moving this around a lot is going to start taking its toll. Alright, so what I need to do is make sure, see how this is doing. Right. Sorry. There. So right there, I've got to figure out where to put my magnets to hold this in its place. Where's my level? There it is. Now I've got to get this thing where it needs to go. There. Where it needs to go, so. All right. Let me check my line. Okay, it's right on that line. But, now here's a problem. If you look at the top, let me take this out. Rest it. If you look up here, now as you can see, that bracket is going to be in the way. Oh, I gotta fix that, don't I? And let me see something. I drew my line so I know where everything is, but that shelf is in the, I mean that bracket's in the way, so let me look. I'm just going to put this up here for a second. You know what? That just may work. How about that? What are the... What? No. That's not going to work. Guaranteed. Well, if I put that magnet... Guys, if I put that magnet a little further back... Let me see my line. Hang on. Okay. That's where... Where's that magnet now? Hang on. Let me look. You see where that magnet is? Let me zoom in. If I can keep that magnet, hang on. If I can keep that magnet right where it is. I'm trying to get the light on it. Behave. If I can keep that magnet on that, in that location right there, that would be perfect. That would be absolutely perfect if I could keep that magnet right there. So what I'm thinking is it's about time for another round of liquid nails because I can't screw it in. Let me double check everything. Let me put the other magnet on to see how far that thing's going to go back before I glue it because I got to make up for the width of the other magnet. Pull this magnet up, probably a little bit higher than this. Glue it on here. when I find out exactly where they're going to meet. And then glue this one on with liquid nails underneath the cabinet so that when they meet, that seems like that might be a problem because they want to meet this way. Okay, that's something I didn't think about because, let's see, I can't make them meet like this because they want to meet on the sides. So that's interesting. Or I could raise it up, the cabinet one up. Let me take this off a second. Raise it up. How can I do this? Put this on the cabinet. But then it wants to meet on its side. Okay. So this changes the game. Let me get that off of here. These are strong magnets. Let's back out a little bit. So, how much clearance did I have up there? Alright, see that's opposing. If I got them backwards? Okay. Ah! See, I don't know these things. I'm learning as I go. Do I have enough space right here that if I glue this magnet on here and then glue this one on the bottom side of the cabinet that they meet? Well, let's investigate. Yeah, I'm gonna get this done. Okay. Put this back in. Okay. I just may have enough space. But the problem is that stupid bracket. But the bracket may not be a problem. Except, is it on my line? Is that bracket on my line? Hang on a second. Daggone. Okay, there's my line. Do I have enough space? If I glue no. All right. But it clears that bracket, and then I can move it into place. Make sure I line up everything. Get it on my line. Okay, that is my line. Let me double check mine. Okay, there's my line. So why don't I, forgive me, I left the compressor on. So why, I don't know why I just don't utilize that bracket. Why don't I just do that? What I can do is I can, because there's enough room, there's enough clearance for that magnet, and I can utilize that bar or that bracket. I can utilize that. Well, I don't see what the problem is. There isn't one. So what I did is I just taped them on. So let's pull the cabinet in. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna tape. I got to pull the cabinet, the filler. It's harder to manipulate and I don't have the room. leans forward. So I need to slide the magnets this way. Am I on my line? Am I on my line? All right. Let me double check them. What I did was I put the magnets on the back side. So let's try it this way. I'm going to do this until I get it right. Oh, dadgummit. Okay, so what if I tilt it backwards and then snap it in? Using, how unflattering, then using all right, that holds rather well. I got to line it up. How's that working? That's it. Is it? Is it? Slide it over that way. That's it. That's it. I had to put them on the back. And it works. I can't believe it. Well, it's done, and that was the goal, was to just get it done. I don't have that ugly gap, and I think I did pretty good for somebody who's never tried carpentry before. Is it gonna win awards? No. Is the handyman gonna show up himself and hand me a certificate? No. But I had fun, and that's what matters. And also the fact that I actually just tried. I don't think it turned out too bad. I don't think it's a permanent solution, and I don't think it's ugly enough where someone's going to come by and chuck rocks at it either. I think I did pretty good. I really do. I know it can be better, so if you guys could, down in the comment section, tell me another way to do this. I want something with hinges that'll pop open and snap closed. I don't want any hardware on the outside. So if you have any ideas, just leave them down there below, or hit me up on my Instagram with some videos. That would be nice too. And you know, I've got other projects I got to do, and I hope that you come along for those too. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm so glad that you're here for this one. So look out for the new videos that are going to be coming out, and I'll see you in the